Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Oregon State Beavers taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Alabama's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Looking to throw on third. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Getting some heat. And that's just a flat misfire. Not even close to his receiver. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Kicking team's got it.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This offense is so good. Man, they they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Beavers offense will go to work for the first time today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Smashes through. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He finds his man. Oh, it's loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Terrell. Coming after him. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from the defensive perspective.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. Spin, still running. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Beavers head it quickly to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. The 50, the 40, the 20. Touchdown time. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Looking to pass. It's Terrell. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Runs through a tackle.
Get out of bounds.
Just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Beavers will hustle to the line. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Lining up for the PAT.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21, Oregon State, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, wow.
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Nice move to keep up. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. They're churning out positive yardage early.
Dropping back, it's Terrell. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires left. Finds a man by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Right.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. There he goes to the line. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. To the air. It's Terrell. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. With this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick.
Going over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half and say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's going to take off. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Nigga wide open and y'all do that shit. That's why I don't play them. Nigga wide open and y'all do that shit. Come on.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He's right on target.
Nigga wide open and y'all just fuck me. Fuck me. Basically.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And stampeding through the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in the hammerlock here in week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Being down 1 is being down 3.
After scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a slip.
Now I get a fucking holding call. Hey, come on, dog.
Can they catch him? He will
Hey, come on,
score.
man.
Touchdown,
Who's he
Oregon
holding?
State.
Nobody. This game, bro. Come on, dog.
The defense gets bailed out after giving up that big
Right.
play. Coming
Y'all
back
bailed
because
them
of the
niggas out.
penalty. The offense set for a first down play.
Nigga wide broke that bitch. Y'all
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Offense in an empty set. On fourth down, looking to pass. Buys a little time. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I care less about
on first down, here comes this offense.
I can honestly care less.
And they're not on the same page there.
So well, that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This passing attack was on fire last week.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
I don't know what you want me to do at this point. But shit, y'all just do not want me to say.
Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They get to him as he throws. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field,
nigga burning these niggas left and right.
Of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants to.
Burning these niggas left and right.
And it's knocked away.
And y'all just letting him do whatever, really.
Here comes
Can't get the ball to him, none of that.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, give on the inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Alabama will get the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Looking to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, and he needs
wide open, go route.
Touchdown.
We're not surprised.
And the punishment has been extended.
We're not surprised at all.
This game
go route the Lord.
so slow early for this quarterback. He sees everything
He's
2 or
not
3
surprised.
beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football.
You're not even
aggressive.
bro.
The
Come
problem
on,
is
bro.
when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come
Hurry up
out
and get this game over.
They were real
I'm tired of this.
disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Well, yo,
The connection and the defense putting on the heat and forcing
let's be
the
real.
incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
It's going to be tough on
Think
this
about to be
defense
hurt.
containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's
He'll
throwing
have
it
to get
and
hurt
hurting you,
today.
or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Shoots it to the left.
But you
And the
quit
pass is
overthrowing the
incomplete, but the
man, dog.
flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball.
This
game.
nigga
That
run the
dude is
fucking 90
getting after the
and never
quarterback
get over.
offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else.
Any other time you
that guy
overcome.
because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across
Wide
the
open.
field.
You won't
just
even let me
never
get the
feel
ball
like
out.
you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Oh,
That pass
boy, I
is well
swear,
on
dog.
target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
It's okay. I don't,
And
bro.
they get
I'm
to
just waiting
him
on the
and
game to be
sack
over.
the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. First down here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
No, we knew he was running that play, and y'all gave it to
On
him.
its heels. Now it's 1st and 10
That's
from
the crazy
21.
part.
He wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Saw that
sack
bullshit
gets
ass
this
play
offense
coming, y'all
behind the
still gave it
chains.
to
It's
him.
2nd down. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
Game 2 is 32 points.
Five-play scoring drive.
Give me by 32 points.
And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Bust through behind his pad. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find the space and put his team in much better field position. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. He'll pull it down and run.
You see
What
a lot
time?
of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start
He can't quit on me. He's going to have to get hurt. Can't quit on me, fam. I have to get hurt.
It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can
Can't
get.
quit on me. Got to get hurt.
To the air, it's Terrell. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it out to the 40-yard line.
Got to get hurt.
That one. Time winding down.
Have to get banged the fuck up this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't find a receiver.
It's all right.
Down he goes.
It's all right.
So Alabama takes
Not to get hurt, man.
quarter break. And as we switch ends of the
As
field,
simple as
let's take
that.
a quick look at the national rankings.
I had to get hurt before I give a fuck. But right now, I don't give a fuck. You don't have to get hurt. Oh, he got out of there. He hurt.
Quarterback checking the play.
That man out of there then. Just a little young nigga in there.
Dialing up the second down pass play. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
That nigga out of there
In
then.
the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
He's going for it all. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. At the 20, he's got space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to buy time. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. The Beavers want to move quickly. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here.
They about to let that nigga take off. Let's go.
The Tide offense
I don't give a fuck right now.
There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that...
Off he goes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Trying to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Trying to barge in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's now 3rd and goal.
With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it.
Right. Like, come on, dog. Like, this come on. Hey, come on. Like, it's Bama.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your
come
job
on with the
to
bullshit.
stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this
Like, come on with the bullshit.
has had themselves a day, and apparently
Right.
their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
I ain't tripping on that shit.
Inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the
Just trying to get the game
down
over
to the
with.
ground.
What are we trying to do? Get it over with.
Offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking left. It's caught. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to get to it. No fear from this freshman quarterback.
I'll ask you out of here, man. I don't love that nigga.
Looks as if we have an
You do not love
injury
that
on
nigga.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up.
I love that.
His own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
He get over there fast as fuck, boy.
Moved it forward just a few.
Get off the fuck.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You have got to make sure you end up with the football.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's going to pass on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way.
Right.
And they capitalize.
He wasn't even over there. It's just one of them days, bro. Shit, it is what it is.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Come on.
Didn't
It is
do much
what it
there
is
on
at
that
this
first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Got his man down the middle.
Yeah, see, but they do that shit. Come on, man. This nigga died. These niggas still a bullshit.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that
got
much
2 minutes
closer to
left.
salting away a victory. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you...
Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, they're on the score. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to...
Look at that. Look at that.
Has picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be.
He's got it up to 25. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off.
The 2-point assist is no good. That keeps the score
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Now facing a 3rd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
76, Oregon State, 52.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
That's what it is.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how